Hello, water signs and water sign placements, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpios. Welcome back to your reading. This is going to be your back to school reading, and welcome back to Readings from Neptune Tarot. I am the Neptunian Kitty Kitty, and I'm here to provide for you all your messages for wherever you have Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and North Node. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so I could be picking up on you or signs of the cross-watcher. Cross-watchers are welcome. And do you like to watch the channel? So only take what resonates. And thank you to all of my new subscribers. I've noticed. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate you. I will be working on Virgo season messages. Also, new moon, September, fall. And then I got to get started on the 12 days of Christmas. Those are fun. Those you get a reading a day, and they're usually pick-up piles. But alrighty, without further delay, let's get into it. Let's get down and play here. So, flashback, people from the past return. You may work with a previous coworker, take back an old job, you get a second chance. Same thing with the fire signs and earth signs. You're going back to where you used to work. Maybe you got fire and earth in your chart. You left because there was a lot of burdens, or they're going to realize you were the only one that was solving their burdens. I'm also seeing trap. You feel stuck in your current situation, but you do have options. Look for another job while keeping the one you have. Your current job's not giving you enough money and real passion. Stop wasting time in dead-end jobs and find your true passion. It's fine to experiment, but don't settle for less than you deserve. For me, it's giving that you are stuck in limbo because you were messing around with a coworker, water sign. I keep getting this, that you were messing around with someone at work, and that's why they cut your hours, and you just don't want your person to find out and make it work. You have all the tools you need to succeed, but you have to put in the effort. You excel at working with your hands and fixing problems. So maybe you need to be like a handyman, someone that repairs cars, someone that's out there, maybe a construction worker, and that'll make you happy. But we're gonna get into this. All right. Okay. 1, 2, 3 could be a significant number that's going to be following you. This is going to be between now and December reading, which you can be expecting for this fall semester. For those of you that are involved in education, this is also a career reading if it's not, if school ain't your jive. But these are for the adults working on their degrees, GPGs, or people that work for schools. All right. I feel like every day is a magical portal to manifest. No, it's not. It's not. If you pay attention to the transits and really study, you'd be like, All right, so by the next full moon, which will be in September, or when the moon's in Pisces, that could be the new moon, you're going to be working somewhere else, or something's going to be revealed to you about a situation that, you were messing around with somebody at work, or somebody was messing around with somebody at work here, water signs, and that's what's blocking your finances. You could have done this around Pisces season or with a younger water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Take that however it resonates. What about this old job here? Yeah, it kind of like the air signs where you just did it to yourself, or there's someone that's being extremely emotionally manipulative and taking advantage of their position here. And that's why you're just like, I gotta go. Right, because there's somebody here that has a family, but that's been stepping out. And that's what's giving them nothing but bad news. They're creating their own bad news. Either you or a Sagittarius or a Gemini. Take that however it resonates, water signs. Or this old job let you go because it was nothing but bad news. And you had to put on your thinking cap and you were like, I have to move to a place that's quieter and better. But this place, they're going to have like a strict watch on you because they don't like that you blocked off a certain Virgo. Or there's a Virgo that's mad that you finally blocked her off. And whatever binding magic she was doing to your finances, Queen of Swords here, it's a Virgo with Aquarius. It's finally going back to them. By you revoking your energy and your access, that's what's giving them the whammy. And this is someone that could have been pursuing you since Scorpio season and Capricorn season. Or this is someone you could have messed around with and you did it quickly. And it backfired. But I do see you really defending yourself, your assets, your skills, and being like, look, I'm the best man or woman for this job. And it is what it is. And you also have this King of Swords that is no longer going to be blocking you, water signs. They're finally seeing you for your worth and what it is that you can offer. Right, and they're the ones that are going to come in and be like, look, I know we got off on a bad foot here, on the wrong foot, but is there any way we can give this a second go? And this is a second chance. People do deserve second chances. And it was funny, as I was scrolling in my feed and I just saw a picture of Macaulay Culkin and Lindsay Lohan. And yeah, second chances, sometimes you just got to give it a second go. Right, but I do see this coming around eclipse season, which is Libra, Scorpio season. And you're going to move on because you're not seeing eye to eye where you're currently at. Normally this would be a divorce, but for this career and school reading, I'm seeing that you're just going to go find another partnership, another mentor, for those of you that are in mentor programs, and your graduate programs. And for those of you, just going to go find a better business partner, a better business deal, because you're tired of all the lies. You're going to find out about all the lies a Libra or an air sign has been saying, or you're going to find out all the injustices. You're tired of always getting the short end of the stick where you're at, and that's when you're out of here. So when is this new job coming in for my water signs? When the moon's in Capricorn, or around Capricorn season. For some of you, the earliest is Virgo season, which begins the 21st. I am filming this August 10th. I'm about to say October 10th. So October 10th, Libra season, Virgo season, and for others of you, Capricorn season, which starts in the middle of December. Okay? Yeah, and Aquarius season for some. There's the Aquarius. Yeah, because you're going to realize you can't heal something. Like, you can't bounce back from having this one-nighter with this person, your reputation, if you did have a one-nighter. Or you can't bounce back from someone talking recklessly and you're just going to be like, F it, I'm moving on. You are probably working somewhere where gossip's going to outweigh work ethic all the time. And that sucks. I'm sorry, water signs. Strong Sagittarius or a Leo that just does not want to give you peace here, water sign. This is someone that always wants to see you caught up in something. A King of Pentacles. There's just someone that's going to get caught with another boss figure, a King of Pentacles, and that's when you're just going to be like, why am I listening to someone that can't even follow their own core ethics? Kind of like that Coldplay CEO where he put in those policies and laws and then he's the one breaking them. Really? Okay, how is this going to come? Right, this is going to come in the form of this King of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, blocking you from starting something new or not promoting you. Similar like the air sign, they're going to deny you one more time for a promotion and you're just going to be like, F it, I'm out. But keep your job while you're looking for another one. Like, put in your PTO if you have some left and go to interviews and go to job seminars, get your resume ready. Yeah, because they're not even investing in you or wanting to promote you, and you're starting to see that this is going to be a vicious cycle that never ends. This is a karmic cycle where people are just always gossiping and fighting, and you're just like, dude, I come here to work. Like after 2020, life's tough enough as it is. Like me, for example, I'm a corajuda. I like to argue and fight, or I would always show up for an argument and a fight. And the truth is, like, after 2020, that's when I realized, dude, life's too short to be, like, going back and forth with people that are not even going to listen to you. Like, I understand if it's a loved one and, like, you genuinely care and it's just a disagreement. But when it's people that, like, you know are set in their ways and they're not going to change and they have nothing going on for them at home, like, they don't have hobbies outside of work, they don't have a life outside of work, that's people you don't want to argue with because they really got nothing to lose. They got nothing going for them. And all it is going to drive your sanity. Yeah. And you're working for a corrupt emperor or a boss figure as it is. And they're preventing you from stepping into this Queen of Pentacles energy. And that's making you sad, Scorpio, Virgo, Scorpio energy. Red and green could be significant. Green and white, red and white. I'm also seeing red and yellow. Ketchup and mustard. Okay. Right, and you're just done taking these L's. Like, you're cross here. You're like, it's not too bad, but at least I have a job. Right, so I would avoid getting into petty arguments and fights, water signs. Like, tú nomás diles que sí and keep ignoring them and focus on your goals here. But same thing with everybody else. You need to cut back on your vices, on your drinking, and really save your money. Because you might have to pay for, like, a background check to have your resumes printed out, to go get, like, a new outfit for when you're going to these interviews or whatever. Because you do have, like, the air signs, a King of Wands getting messages about you and what it is that you do, you don't do. Te están vigilando. Right? Or there is a breakup that's going to happen because somebody was messing around with someone at work, and that's why you're stuck here. And that's what's been keeping you or this person up at night, a Cancer, a Libra, or a Virgo, Leo, Aquarius energy. Because somebody's being greedy, and that's That's what's affecting your health. For some of you, you're hiding about what it is that you're really sick here. A Pisces, a Capricorn. B and J could be significant. Somebody could have paid for something and caught something. Or in order for you to avoid this tower, you need to make a judgment call on if you're going to be keeping the secret. Because somebody's losing sleep, a Capricorn or a Gemini, for what they did to you or for what you did towards somebody. And this could have happened around Sagittarius and Pisces season. It's always Sag and Pisces season, and also Aries, that I get this with you guys. That if you all stepped out on your significant other, it was Sagittarius season of last year, 2024, and Pisces season of this year of 2025. And you stepped out on your wife, and you trying to be emotionally manipulative about this, but this person in their mind is already like, I'm fucking single, I'm outie. Because women are not stupid. Like, a woman is always going to know. Right. This woman might move out of town because she's done taking L's here. Or there's someone heavy in their feelings over you, Empress. I always get this with you water signs, that there's someone that wants to make a move on your wife or on your girl that's super like, I'm in love with her and I like her. You're just psychic, eh? Okay. Right, this is something that's karmic or it's just never going to get better. But the good news is you're being divinely guided to walk away from this. Or this was just something that was not going to work out. The moment you walk away from a relationship that isn't working, or you let somebody go, water signs, or you, in this case, you walk away from an organization that's just never going to have your back, that's when you're going to get something new. So within the first 14 days of Virgo season, expect an offer. Take it. For others of you, you need to be honest about what it is that you're about, a betrayal. And it isn't until you're honest about this betrayal, Scorpio, that your finances are not going to get better. Confirmation. A Scorpio just messaged me. Pobrecito, he decided to marry a witch. And then he says, eres mía. Yo te amarré a ti. That's why I knocked you up. I'm like, Mom, he's threatening me. I just read one of his Instagram comments that he left on one of my photos. He's like, I need to knock you up again. I'm like, stop amenazándome. Y'all say Cancers are the marrying kind. No. Cancer men are the biggest 304s I have ever met in my life. Esos vatos tienen esposa y todavía te quieren cuernear. Scorpios are the ones that really do want to take you to the altar. Like, especially a high-vibing Scorpio man. And no, not because I'm married to one. It's just, or maybe I just have a thing for Scorpios, dude. Like, I've been in love with Willy Vallo since I was in middle school. He's a Scorpio. I love CM Punk. He's a Scorpio. My first crush went to the Navy, I think. He's a Scorpio. It's just me and my Scorpios, dude. Maybe it's my Scorpio moon. And then my daughter has a Scorpio Venus, so she's, like, super possessive of me and her dad. Like, she doesn't like it when we hold hands. She's like, sepárense. But it isn't until you're honest about a transgression or how it is that you got a certain illness, it's giving STD, that it's not going to get better for you, water signs. Someone's lying about an illness here and what it is. Like, you already know what it is, but you keep lying to everybody else. Scorpio, you really got to be honest about your illness, especially if it's something that's deadly. Your person deserves to know that, or they're going to know that sooner or later. By Sagittarius season, they're gonna find out, and you're gonna want to give them like all these gifts and stuff, and they're just gonna be like, ya que wey, píntale. The Queen of Swords does not take anybody's shit, dude. She's super like, come correct or do not come at all. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Yeah, this person's not even gonna argue with you, dude. They're just gonna walk away. Or don't even argue with anybody at work. Like, if you know this señora is a gossip and all they do, I don't know why I said señora, pero okay, maybe it's a señora, cosa de vieja, is gonna be arguing, nomás quiere drama porque no le hacen caso en su casa, or whatever the situation is here. Do not engage with them. Just talk about the weather, football, como juegan los Cowboys, boo-hoo, whatever, and then go about your day. Do not talk to them about students or anything like that, because you're not even supposed to be doing that. That's unprofessional. And nada de eso. Like, nada. There's always a chismosa teacher que siempre quieren dar buddy with the janitors or the security porque a huevo quiere la sopa. Security and janitors always know the chisme because they get to walk all over the campus. También la secretary. La secretary sabe todo. Es una tumba de secretos. Ay, también los de la cafetería. But those were the people I would get along with the most. Not because I wanted chisme. They were just cool. Like, they were very nice and easy to talk to. That's why I would take them los biscuites de Quickie Bakery. My assistant principal would know. I'm like, ¿Dónde vas tú, niña? I'm going to go to the bakery. Voy a agarrar biscuites. ¿Quieres algo? Sí, tráeme un cafecito. Okay. All right. But what else? This person's not even going to want to fight with you. Water signs. Yeah, that's the only way you're going to be able to unstick yourself and move forward. Like, for some of you, if your wife's a Cancer, they are going to forgive you and take you back. If your wife's a Leo, tough titties at the kitty, píntale. But the truth is going to set you free here, water signs. But you got to be honest, make it work. You got to make it work for at least 19 more days. Literally a work card. So on August 19th, you're going to be... Yeah, you're going to be fed up, and that's when you're just going to be rejecting a Sagittarius's or another water sign's offer. But then you're going to apply somewhere in there. It's going to be quick movement. You're going to get hired quickly wherever it is you apply. If not, the latest is Pisces season of 2026. Same thing with the air signs. Right, but I do see a divorce happening because somebody was messing around at work. Like, I don't know why you guys siempre quieren andar cuerneando las esposas. Like, why get married? Why get married then if you hate your wife? Is it because you want to punish your mothers? Ladies, don't let him punish your mom through you. Like, if you know that he's got something not right psychologically, go to counseling or go talk to a priest. Conmigo no te la vas a desquitar, chulo. Right, but I do see an offer coming in. But you're going to have to cut back on these third parties, on your vicios. You're going to have to detox. Like, it's okay to detox, guys. No pasa nada. El antro y el alcohol y las bebidas siempre va a estar ahí. Alcohol, smoking, whatever vices you're into is always going to be there. But right now is the time to get your money, build your resume, get your letters of references, go out and network. Same thing I told the air signs. Go out and network. Ponte bonito, ponte bonita, guapo, guapa, and go out there. Hello, my name is Mr. So-and-so, Mrs. Blah, blah, blah. This is what I do. This is what I can. Go out there. Put yourself out there. And it's more impressive when you do it in person versus everyone's doing it virtually online. Like, COVID made everybody an introvert. Right, but where you're at right now, you're just falling out of love with it. You're in your feelings about this, but you are going to move to the 10 of Pentacles. But you just te tienes que mover. And it's not going to be bad forever, water signs. Like, some of you are super like, this is depressive. No es pa tanto, no es pa tanto, levántate. You have the same 24 hours a day as anybody else. Move. Sit yourself down and ask yourself, what the hell does my life look like by next summer? By 2026, what does my life look like? And write it down. Are you somebody that wakes up at 3 a.m. pa que, you can pray and meditate or work out, read books or get some writing done, and then you make your breakfast, or you can go on AI or chat GPT or whatever it is you fucking use and be like, I want to be an organized person that journals, writes, does cardio, weights, is hanging out with my kids, corre la casa, corre el negocio, is able to go to work, and ChatGPT will find a way. And guess what ChatGPT told me to stop doing? Stop being on fucking Instagram, because my addiction to posting on my story is crazy. But I have been cutting back, and I've been reading more. Like, the day before yesterday, and I've been meaning to get to this book, and I have it on Kindle and Audible. I was like on page 86 now. Ya voy a acabar el libro. I'm on page 443. It's a good book too. And it's just getting off social media. It's just, stop time wasters. What is your biggest time waster? And cut back on that. And for some of you, it doesn't even have to be ChatGPT. Just be fucking honest with yourself. Sit your ass down and be like, and make a list. What do I do all the time? Or start being cognizant. ¿Qué es lo que estoy haciendo todo el día? Am I always on fucking YouTube watching pendejada y media? Sí o no? Cut back on that. Cut back on that. Because eso siempre va a estar ahí grabado and you can go back to it later. But Get out of your own way, water signs. It's literally, in the end of the day, you versus you versus procrastination. That's why I shared that post of, like, if anyone's saying que yo tengo problemas con ellos, or if I'm beefing with them, they're schizophrenic, because I don't got problems with anybody except my procrastination. Like, I've been sitting on an idea to get a story going for like 8 months now. My friend Kike is always asking me, hey, have you finished writing this? Because I want to read it. You're a good writer. I'm like, no, why? It's always an excuse with me, and it's because I'm fucking procrastinating. And so now that Mika's gonna go back to school and I have downtime and I decide when I want to go to work because I'm a sub, I'm gonna get back to writing more. Either that, or I just feel when I'm in a melancholy mood in the fall, that's when I write the best, in my opinion, at least for me. But sit your ass down and ask yourself, like, what are my habits? What does my life look like? Am I productive? Am I chill? Do I take long meditative walks? Do I read more true crime, less smut? Like, algo, do I, like, carve in time for self-care? Algo que te da placer nomás para ti, water signs. Even if it's just coloring, like, or going out for a walk and having a picnic or writing, whatever it is. But you need to do something that is purely just for you, que te gusta. For me, I like to go sit on swings sometimes with my headphones. I used to do that as a little girl. Favorite pastime, favorite way for me to meditate and astral project, and I didn't know I was doing it. And do that. Or, like, if you like gaming, play your video games. You want to play cards, go play cards. If you want to go, swimming, ponte a nadar, go for a walk, algo, but something that makes you happy. Netflix, if you want to binge on your favorite Netflix show, do that. But for some of you are getting in your own way. This might sound weird, but, like, you're having, like, trouble conceiving, and you need to go get that checked, buddy. You need to go get your swimmers checked. No shame in it, but go get that checked, because that's been causing a lot of fights between you and a fire sign. They don't think it's fair that you and them are not being intimate. For some of you, it's because you have an STD and you don't want to tell your spouse, because then you're going to get caught cuerneándolos y cuerneándolas. Same thing I told the air signs last week when estaba dando la regañada de su vida. If you can't fucking do the time, don't do the crime. Like, okay, here's the thing, cheaters. Eventually, everything, you get caught. Like, you really do. Unless, I don't know, no tienes nada de social media. And when you don't have social media, that's when I'm suspicious of you. Only criminals do that shit. I don't have social media. Why? Because you want it or what? But I digress. If you don't want to get caught for doing something, then don't fucking do it. And also, integrity's what you do when nobody's around. Because men are always going to cheat if they think they're never going to get caught. Y se les hace fácil. Not all men. Yeah, with the invention of social media, yeah. If he uses social media, he's a cheater. Bitter fucking pill to swallow. So, y hay unos that are like, en la casa nomás estoy casado, at work I'm not. Motherfucker, okay. Bet. All right, so someone here is lying about something because they don't want to get divorced, and they were trying to avoid the heartache here. They don't want to admit that they were being greedy. They wanted to have their cake and eat it too, and it bit them in the ass. And again, that's why this person is losing sleep, or you're losing sleep. Gemini, Sagittarius, Scorpio. Strong, low-vibing Scorpio that just does not want to be honest here. Honest. I don't know where that accent came from. But even though you blocked off this person from messaging you and you think like, everything's peaches and cream, I can be happy. No. You're fooling yourself, King of Cups. You're putting your Delulu glasses on big time. Because this woman knows the reason why the finances have been funny is because you cheated. And that's how you know a man cheats. As soon as the money takes a fucking hit out of nowhere. Like, oh my gosh, this crazy ass thing happened. Now I gotta pay money, or se me chingó mi carro, blah, 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 blah. Porque te cuernió. Right. And this fire sign or water sign is already figuring it out. It's my partner that's been blocking me. So this woman is determined to heal themselves, or you are, because you're tired of the blockages here. You're going to step into this King of Pentacles energy, or you are, the moment you stop having these side pieces, Gemini, Virgo, Taurus energy, and you stop sneaking around, or the moment this person stops sneaking around with an Aquarius. Take that however it resonates. But stop trying to, like, someone's just ignoring the elephant in the room, and it's that they're going to be a divorced man. The King of Swords is a divorced man, and it's because Someone is tired of being blocked off from making money, and they feel like it's this marriage or this relationship that's sabotaging them. Yeah, someone's tired of being in the Five of Pentacles or in the poorhouse, and they feel that it's because they got with you. Que le quitaste todo. And somebody here's gay and they're not admitting to it, or they like men. Like, someone's having a hard time accepting that they're not straight, and it's like you're putting yourself and whoever it is you're messing around with in danger. The moment I heard that nurse say heterosexual women should just be on prep, I was like, if I get a divorce, dude, that's it. I'm gonna be like a nun. Porque men and taking accountability or coming out of the DL men are dangerous. Like, you find out they're gay, they're gonna think they think you're gonna out them, and then they end up killing the woman. Like, and the fact that you could be exposing them to HIV because you refuse to be honest with yourself, DL men, is crazy. I'm gonna end up being an ace, or I'm just asexual. That's that. Because the way HIV is on the rise is insane. People are not afraid of catching it. All right. So in order for you to get this new beginning, fire signs, you need to just be honest about what it is that you did. Somebody lied about ending an affair. Like, okay, I'm done talking to this person, I won't speak to them again. Bullshit. Right? And this Queen of Wands knows, or you know Queen of Wands. And the scales are going to be balanced. By Libra season, you're going to be okay. If you're the woman that was taking these L's because you were with this masculine that was obviously cheating, you're going to be fine. You're going to be able to move forward. Despite the bad news of, you're going to have to leave your house or whatever. But you'll be fine. You're no longer waiting to get on the ship. You're going to get on this ship and you're moving on. You're going to be going to the Eight of Pentacles. You will have a job by Virgo season, or when the sun's in Virgo, during. But it's because you're going to have to see things clearly for what they are. And you're going to have to leave either a Pisces or a Scorpio behind because they were keeping too many secrets, or because they were messing around with a Virgo. Or this Virgo is going to be like, is it because I was messing around with blah, 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 and that's why you're mad? And you're just going to be like, what? No, but thank you for telling me. I'm out. Okay. Let's see. Channel messages before I move on. Bro, I am exhausted. I took a nap and I'm still super tired. Alrighty. The letter H, first, middle, or last. J, first, middle, or last initial. San Antonio. Someone's mad they couldn't catfish you on any platform. You lead with love and heart. Your love is pure. CJ, a miserable man. Go out into nature more. Plan B. Jury. The letter Z, first, middle, or last initial. Old body, new body. Clint Eastwood, a hair puller. I've been rolling up your spots to see you. Someone's mad they couldn't hex you, I bet. I gotta know just how far you go. X, karmic opportunity, or a fireworker stalking you. Victoria, the blues, hips and thighs. Page of Pentacles, work is coming. Blue Sage, kiss me, offerings. Some of your new affiliates are snakes. Be careful. Willy Wonka sings unfair. I think you're a goddess. Six of Pentacles. Someone's being charitable. Criminal, Natina Tash. An Osuna, plant lover. Has a garden. Train wreck of a man. 3 kids or less. And that event, leg and thigh tattoos. The Eye of Sauron. Someone's reading Lord of the Rings. Deuces, karmic all the way till the end. Kevin, they are all in on it. They were told 10 times not to do this. Someone's shocked they couldn't defeat you. So fresh, steals from work. To a sword, stagnations. I want you to feel me. Something about a quince, the pixies, a tarot reader. Went to a voodoo priest. They have the same rising sign as you. So whatever your rising sign is, that's theirs. Using your familiar, TLC, Melanie, Stephanie, Eat Cleaner Babe. biker, dragon's blood, watching your YouTube, only apologizing because your ancestors is sleeping with them, the death endings, something on the 13th coming to the end, from the heart, Kill Bill vibes, Mitch, discover your ancestry and heritage, a music lover, keep your vacation plans on the low because your bitter ex is hating and evil eyeing them, karmic couple loves you both, both of them love you, primo, an ocean of memories. This is your confirmation that they suck, Anna. Turning the narrative. Your secret stalker is going to be revealed under a neon moon, and something about a lawyer. All right.
Nope.
It's on my tummy. All right. Let's do charmies. Anyway. So some of you could be getting your nails done, manicure, pedicure. This is a very nice color. Okay. Vitmo, you're drinking healthy stuff. I'd probably tons of sugar in it though. Me reading the label. So some of you could be going grocery shopping, or you're a cashier. Getting some vitamins, the gummies. Drinking some Sunny D. This is the orange strawberry one. Ooh, blended. Could be watching The Princess and the Frog. Tiana, or that's your favorite princess. Cheez-Its. I mean, what's this book? The Playlist. Okay. Air Signs got this one too. Hey God. Hey Glenn. When God Answers Back. Which is this one? A Tree Grows in Brooklyn. I've heard of this one. I heard it's good. Flower. Let me see what other books. I forgot what this little dude's name is. Before the Coffee Gets Cold. I didn't care for that book. Treasure Island. It's a classic. Something about a whale. I was thinking Moby Dick for some reason. A blue whale. You're going to a baby shower and it's going to be a boy and they're going to use whales. A bunny. I'm hearing Machine Head by Bush. Alice Always by Harriet Lane. And bunnies. Bunnies are significant. Someone really likes rabbits. Hungry bread and butter hustle. You can do it. Okay. I am so sleepy and groggy, but I'm not going to take a nap because I want to be in bed by 8 p.m. today. So I think I'm just going to chill and finish reading 2 books. I don't know. But all right, signs that are going to be helping you out this fall semester, my water signs. Maybe you're listening to the Animal Collective. Quit hating on my new perspective. Go read kitty. Okay. A Taurus. Someone born in January or in Aries. Aries are the first sign of the zodiac. In January, you have Capricorn and Aquarius. Somebody born in September, a Virgo or a Libra or a Sag. And again, the number 1, an Aries or Capricorn, Aquarius. Strong Capricorn. Earth signs are definitely going to be helping you out. All 3 came out. And a Cancer or an Aries or Taurus. Yeah, all Earth signs. But I'm going to leave it there. Earth, water signs. I hope these messages help you out and have a very safe semester. Bye-bye.